So walking in this little convenience gas station kind of place in South Carolina just now, and the lady in front of me's got this Walmart vest on, and she says, "I guess that'll do." She's at the counter, and the lady behind the counter starts speaking in probably some completely foreign language. I'm guessing some Pakistani Hindu. That sounded that way. And then this lady responds. She goes, "Well, I'll take 3 for now." And then the lady does some more, and they talk. One person speaking English, and this other person walks over and starts speaking in a third language. And then the other lady responds, and it took me like a minute and a half to realize that 2 of these people in this conversation, actually all 3 of them, were wearing little earphones, and they were talking on the cell phone while doing the other stuff. So it sounded as if they were having some kind of weird multilingual kind of powwow here in the middle of the South. Instead, they were just talking to their friends back in the hood. Wild. Okay, so it's lunchtime. Today's lesson in dieting is it's very difficult to eat keto at these little hole-in-the-wall places on the side of 95. So what we have for lunch is we have a hot mama pickle. Remember, pickle is the keto watermelon. And a Red Bull, a cheese stick, and water. Oh, and also the main course, turkey bacon jerky. Say that 3 times fast. It's also approximately 117, which is good news because it means the temperature's dropped some from the 4,006 it was earlier. Whew, hot. So I'm down in Florida on 95. I go about 400 miles on 95. I'm getting ready to get on the Beeline Expressway. I want to keep a lookout for bees. I am allergic to bees, so be careful driving there. I figured out that in Florida, I'm an old man because I'm just driving about 10 or 15 miles over the speed limit, and I'm being passed by people in quite a bit of a hurry. I don't know, maybe there's a fire they're getting. I don't know, it could be an alien invasion or something, but yeah, I'm definitely hogging the road. I'm driving too slow. Some of these people are on their way to their own accident. Been fun so far. I lost to the pickle, but I did buy a Monster for dinner for 5 p.m. I'm chugging in this huge Monster, so I defeated the Monster. The mama pickle thing, that was rigged from the start because it was bad. It was a bad thing. Fun trip. As exciting as you probably could imagine it is. It's sitting here, then sitting here some more. Been a fun day. Drive for a long time by yourself, you think of stuff because it's pretty dang boring actually. So when you get on a plane, you embark on a voyage, right? The plane lands and you disembark. So what is barking? If you embark and disembark, I guess when you're sitting in the seat, you're barking. Woof, woof, woof. My dog's having to do this. So I got off the Beeline, and I got on this like Florida Greenway, which sounds kind of cool, I guess. It is kind of green. And what you do, it must be kind of a Florida thing. You drive like hell for like a mile or 2, and then you stop at a little booth where there's an old person that you give like $3 to. Then you go another mile or 2 as fast as you can, and you stop and get another old person a couple of dollars. I finally figured out why so many old people moved down here. Hell, you just find yourself a booth and people throw money at you. Weird state. Well, the morning has started. I have located caffeine at a Walmart. I saw some Mexicans. I'm pretty sure they were MS-13 gang members. One guy was about 52 wearing bib overalls. He smiled and waved at me, which was a well-known gang sign, which means death to your family. I kept to myself, kind of being careful that I didn't get too close to him. What's that sound? It's Alyssa! Oh, she's sticking her tongue out. That's not very nice. It's Alyssa. Hello, Alyssa.
Widen it, but we still have to park that way because the golf cart has to go.
Love you.
Love you too.
Mwah.
I like your shirt.
Thank you. Cute girl got it for me. Laying here in the hammock reading, I start to reflect on things in life and think about things that are important. And I just can't help but feeling like that my legs are just chicken nuggets for mosquitoes. I don't know why. They love these little guys. I'm not sure I'm going to donate my body to science after I die, but I should consider donating my legs to mosquitoes because they're really crazy over them. I guess everybody has something in life they should be proud of. So Katrina wanted to know what to sell in her yard sale. What are some old things I can sell? And this person who I'm celebrating my 25th wedding anniversary with suggested your father. And I said, that makes me sad. I have a sadness. You've called me chicken-legged, and now you're making me sad. And this same person who's now laughing posted a little deer hugging a bunny or some shit. And I said, oh, what is that? Oh, it's a deer hugging a bunny. You won't be sad. I said, well, thank you. She said, yeah, people won't pay a lot for a sad person. People, they're gonna sell me at a yard sale. Okay, so you can see here we have some flackers. So we had the snack food run from hell. I mean, we just got all kinds of keto stuff yesterday. And one of the things we got was flackers, and this is organic flaxseed crackers. So it's as you can tell from looking at this. For those of you who have bird feeders, this looks surprisingly like what you would stick in a bird feeder. But when you taste it, it tastes pretty much the same as it would be in a bird feeder. I think we've bought a bunch of bags of bird food. Oh well, but it's keto. Win. So we just passed the sign a while back. It said, head curtain. I don't understand why I would need a set of curtains for my head. I understand that if you're not so good looking, they put a bag over your head. But I don't understand how the curtain process would work. Like, if they think you might be ugly, but they're not sure, like you get like a ring with curtains and they kind of go, oh damn, you ugly, like close it back up again. Because I don't want to do that. That would make me very sad. And then I guess you get like blinds if you're like kind of like blindingly ugly. I don't want no head curtain. I'm unhappy with this whole thing. So this is one of these days where the Gulf is just like a big bathtub. There's hardly any surf at all. The water's clear. I don't know if you can see how clear that is. And if you stand out, you can see the little fishies swimming around you. It's like being in a big aquarium or something. Isn't that cool? Look how flat that is. There's just hardly like 2 inches of surf. This is neat. This is very neat. You guys are, wow. Look at you. Wow, look at all you guys. Wow. Wow. Whoa. That is cool. Wow, you're all silver little guys. Whoa. That's neat. Very cool. It's cool. They go one direction and they all kind of dart one way at one time. What people do not tell you about birds at the beach, I must tell you now. This is a pretty busy day for us. There's like 6 or 7 people, but most of the time it's just me and Melissa walking along, and probably, I don't know, 8 to 20 birds fishing. Birds are little assholes. Okay, I just hate to say it, but there it is. They yell at one another, they try to steal each other's fishies, they squawk when they fly over the other birds getting stuff. Some of them kind of hang out with the pelicans, hoping to get like little leftovers, and then they fight the other ones off. They try to hang out with the pelicans. Pelicans, they're cool dudes around here, right? They're just really nasty, sort of mean-spirited little creatures. I had a plover yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he said something about my family that I don't want to talk about. And then there was that ibis I saw. It's just, if you're going to come to the beach, you better wear a thick skin, because it get pretty rough and tumble there. So I'm at the beach, and Melissa left, so I thought I'd work on some technical stuff or an essay. And when I do essays, I've started to try to do videos around my essays, sort of tell people what I'm doing, you know, kind of. I need not to be so nervous when I'm doing these videos. That's why I'm shooting so many of the dang things. So anyway, I come down to the deck, and I roughed out the essay, and I come down, I'm thinking, you know, got a lot to think about, stuff I want to put on the video, and I thought, well, just not going to sweat it, because the more I sweat things, kind of the rougher things get. I'll just plug the computer up. I want to use the computer and just start shooting a dang video. Plug the computer up, get set up, pull a chair over, some bozo head, and this huge front end loader comes behind me, which here he is right now, and starts shoveling crap all over the place. The use of nuclear weapons has been approved. So I'm sitting here doing some very important work. Talking to people about politics, looking for funny stories and pictures of squirrels. Anyway, I'm drinking some water, and the water here, you can see this or not, you like buy bottled water that announces its pH level. This is 8.8, which I'm told is alkaline. Why would, it has Himalayan minerals as well. I hate those minerals they get from third world countries. The Himalayan ones are actually the best. Must be a Florida thing. Drink enough of this stuff, you're going to be on the news. It begins like Florida man, never ends well after that. Doing a tour of the place. Getting eaten by mosquitoes. I'm quite yummy to mosquitoes. I found that out this past week. Let's see what we got here. I realized I was yummy to mosquitoes. Went to the local store and I bought some of that Deep Woods Off. Came in mosquito flavors. There was like mosquito barbecue, like, you know, fricassee Daniel flavor. Didn't do anything with the mosquitoes, but they sure enjoyed it a lot better. Now you're at the pool. That towel is still there. I've been there like 3 weeks. My official comment on this hurricane. Okay, here got the beautiful brackish waterway, the little fishies jumping, the rain coming down. Hear the wind? Isn't that pretty? There's a storm coming. They always say that in movies. There comes a time in each of our lives which we have to ask ourselves, why am I here? I've asked myself this question today, and I don't have a good answer. Because of that, it's time to leave. So the convenience store operator, I go and I ask him, oh, God, I guess it's a pretty popular day for gas since you only got one kind. He's like, yeah, gas and water, man. People are crazy. This storm comes in. People act like maniacs. They're not even going to be here for a lot of days. Then he went on for about a minute on how people get all hyped up over storms, and it's on the other side of Florida. And I agreed. And I said, well, you know, it's a ways off. I guess it's like a snow date up north. You know, you guys need something to be excited about. And then he went, well, you know, yeah, it's out there in the Atlantic, and there's really nothing stopping that thing from getting a lot bigger and stronger. And then he went another minute describing this total catastrophe, this Cat 5 storm hitting like Cape Canaveral, wiping out millions of people. And I'm like, yeah. I could see where people get excited about that quite a bit.